could you do to me?
Eastern Conference Finals, Game 4. The Washington Wizards have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Welcome to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on Two-Way Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made, or will we see a team advance to the finals? Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Albert. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Washington Wizards. Look at the Wizards. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year. Without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They could just go out and let it fly.
We get a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And New York, looking who they got. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with the captain, and Knox in at the 3. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Chapman. Pass to Hardaway. The 3. Oubre pulls it in. Passes it to Beal. Here's Griffin. Got a hand on it. Pass to Chapman. New York moving the ball around.
Come on, Porzingis.
To Porzingis.
Oh my God, Porzingis, you were by yourself. What are you doing?
Porzingis with a screen on Wall. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chapman. New York needs to get off his shot. And it's in there.
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell Porzingis twice to take shots like
take
that.
my
Once
time.
the ball's in his hands, he's
Take
looking
my
to the rim.
time.
Beal, the pass to Wall. Griffin kicks to Beal. Howard up on top. Back to Beal. Howard setting the pick for Beal. In the corner, it's Oubre.
Oh!
As he lets it go.
Good shot.
Number 3 off target. Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. In by Porzingis. The pass to Knox. Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. Cantor with a screen on Wall. Chapman, that's good.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Chapman. Howard in the post. He's covered by Cantor. That one wide left. The Knicks with the lead. Cantor with the screen on Wall. Chapman the pass to Hardaway. Nice shot from the wing.
Perfect. I got him space.
If the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Left side, Wall.
Oh, nice pump fake. Nice pump fake.
His versatility
Not even mad at that.
is
That was a
so
fucking hell of a
spectacular.
pump
He
fake.
always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Shot in the pass to Cantor. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Chapman.
Oh.
The feed to Cantor. Good D by Howard.
Not bad for a second. I'm trying to get a foul on fucking Howard. Get him out of the way.
Shooter in a tough spot.
And Dennis Cantor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Griffin, no one around him. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Here's Chapman. On the way, Hardaway. Cancel with a screen on Beal. Out to Porzingis.
Good pass.
Go with the three. Rebounded by the Wizards.
He just gave it to me first, though.
Oubre. No one around him. Rebounded by Hardaway.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. A floater. Here's Cantor.
Get banged on.
The size, length, and power of Cantor on full display that time.
Here's Wall.
I got this innate feel for the game.
Passes it to Oubre. Oubre sets the screen for Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Griffin. Hits it from three-point line. Griffin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is a shot that Griffin has successfully added to his arsenal, and he's looking more and more comfortable with it.
Shot on the bounce to Knox. There's a screen by Cantor. Off the pick. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
On with the steal. To the paint. Here's Beal. And he uses the glass on the way.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
Come on, man, you take him to the fine. Fucking passing is wrong. Okay?
Right at the 50% mark. Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. And the ball goes out of bounds. This comes by Wall.
No, he didn't.
He's checked in for Oubre.
Give me the fucking ball, bro.
Here's Chapman, 6 to shoot. Over Wall. Hardaway trying to free himself up.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of...
Man, somebody gonna get fucking fouled. The fuck?
Loose ball and rebounds here to second.
New York shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. Mario Hezonja is checked in for Hardaway. And Cantor drops them both.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Screen by Howard. And Wall kicks to Beal. Rivers with it. Up there for Howard. And Howard with the stop.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves...
Come on, did you know the oop is coming? What the fuck are you doing standing there?
His teammate there.
And that is Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover a header, giving us a chance to really have exciting play. And he comes up with the deuce.
Fuck off, me,
And
nigga.
those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
And here's Rivers, pass to Howard. This is the Wall. Howard setting the pick for Wall.
I'm still here, nigga. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, what's up? I'm still here.
You tied up.
Still here, boy.
So good. New York.
Why the fuck I got a D+? Come on with the bullshit.
Here's Chapman.
Nothing that was D+ worthy.
Chapman's got 6 points.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
The ball kicks to Beal. And the pass to Griffin. Howard in the post. He's against Cantor. Count that bucket. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
Hard for the defense to deal
All right,
with
my bad,
the
Forzy.
size
Come here.
of Howard. That kind of defense
No,
not
get the fuck
affect
away from
a
me.
guy like him in the slightest.
Here's Chapman. He has 6. And the Knicks decide
I want
to take
Porzingis.
their first time out here. Excited about the
I don't
win
want
on
fucking
Thursday.
Canner. Get the fuck out of my way. You fucking useless son of a bitch.
It becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the 3 ball the way they did.
I just like their confidence. Even when they did miss, it felt like that's the shot they were designing to get. So it never seemed to phase them.
For the Wizards.
Let me take fucking Porzingis out the game.
Green comes in for Beal. And Satoransky subbed in for John Wall. And then for New York, Noah comes in for Porzingis. And it's Nila
Come on,
Kina
D plus, right?
I mean, maybe you could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now Hazonia. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the whistle blown. It's going to be on Jeff Green. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He ended with 28 points and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
To check it in, DA, he was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Throw that fucking ooh. I get up there. I do my thing.
To enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that to improve the work hard in this one.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Porzingis is out there with Noah. Then there's the captain. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Knox in at the 3 spot. Pass to Chapman. Porzingis against Morris.
Huh? Get out of my way! Hardaway! Fucking hate that nigga. Get out of my way!
That is
Fucking
his first foul
dickhead.
of the game. And
Dude, damn.
almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Wall. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot
Man,
2.
he fucking blocked the shit out of that. What are you talking about?
Wants to be in the MVP conversation.
Hold on, fucking line. Stop sucking dick, ref. Open your eyes.
Unreal athleticism.
Good on the second free throw. And the Knicks with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. To the wing on the left. Goes up the baseline. The putback. Noah, the pass to Knox. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Chapman. And at last, they get one to fall. Chapman's got 4 points this quarter. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Wall kicks to Morris.
Tough shot. Tough shot.
He just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Here's Knox. Hardaway with it. Now Beal defending. Passes to Chapman. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Second chance shot and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So he'll shoot 2 right here.
Noah can still be a leader out there, a high-energy guy who demands the best out of his teammates.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
Rookie Noah hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Ball passes to Oubre. He kicks to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Morris outside. Lets it go with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Screen by Porzingis. Off the pick. And the dunk by Porzingis.
We've got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Well, you look at the captain, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Wizards trail by 15. Outside, Wall. Fires at the elbow.
That was a
Another
great
one
play.
falls for
God damn,
Washington. Here's 12 points for him. Kicks it to Noah. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on John Wall.
That's still something that Noah does very well. Seeing the floor, keeping his head up. Got to play with your head on a swivel. Noah does that.
That free throw good from Chapman. Washington has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the right side. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
The defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light him up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Now, here's Oubre. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Knox. Releases from 15.
Oh my God, you gotta go ahead and finish that. You can't take that. You gotta shoot it like me, baby.
And sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. Noah with a screen on Wall. Here's Chapman, the pass to Knox. Here's Chapman, covered by Oubre. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Cantor checked in for the Knicks. Here's Chapman. Pass to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range.
That's you, Cantor.
Kept alive. Here's Porzingis.
No,
And at last, they get one to fall.
That's why I can't get rebounds, man.
Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter. Outside, Wall.
All over that.
Outside. Morris a screen.
All over that, Oubre.
Here's Oubre. And no good. The try-spell continuing for him. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis has got 14.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Washington calls timeout.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. And the other is the matchup.
I just let him set his feet, make sure he was set.
Inside, and even
Throw
when
it right back there.
it's been ineffective.
Kept they try to double lead.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. The ball kicks to Howard. Beal against Hardaway. Pulls it from the elbow. And the jumper falls for him. 10 points for Bradley Beal.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Chapman the pass to Canner. No good on that one. Now the Wizards
Good
take
shot,
it the
though.
other
Good
way.
shot. I ain't mad at that. That's a shot.
Here's Wall. And Washington again with the bucket.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. Screen by Porzingis. Chapman the pass to Porzingis.
Ooh.
On the wing, Hardaway.
Not do that.
He's
Ooh,
covered by
Hardaway.
Beal.
You took a shot on two niggas instead of throwing
I know
him
it's
the hoop.
physically impossible, but he's got to be kicking himself. He knows he's got to make those.
Took that.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Chapman.
And one.
And the bucket counts. 3-point chance
One.
here.
Astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
For New York, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Washington making some changes. Griffin comes in for Markieff Morris, and it's Rivers in for Kelly Oubre. The Knicks also changing it up. Azania, he's checked in for Knox. And it's Ntilikina in for Hardaway. A free throw off from Chapman. Wizards trail by 21. Here's Wall. Howard.
Ooh, good shit. Good
Back in
pump,
off the
bitch.
glass.
Good
Howard's
pump,
got
bitch.
4 this quarter.
Howard
It was
loves
a nice
getting
pump. I
positioned
ain't even
down
mad at that.
that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Busting out on that pump.
Here's
Man.
Chapman. 19 points in the game. Passes it to Porzingis. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Howard setting the pick for Beal.
Niggas wonder how I can play on this
Kicks to
camera
Rivers.
view. I see everything on this camera view.
He's looking for Howard and finds him 8 feet away. Another one falls for Washington.
You've got to feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Chapman the pass to Porzingis. Griffin with the steal.
Come on, Porzingis.
It's Wall with the drop. And
Oh,
fouled on the
nice.
shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second. Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's 2 really
Why
unproductive
did it keep
trips in a
backing
row,
up like that with
ending in
that
turnover.
stupid fucking animation? Like, what the fuck was that about?
There's a minute 34 left here in the second.
I'm
Shot
trying to
by
hear you.
Griffin,
My
no
ass
good.
ain't hitting
And
that shit.
physically, there's no
Fucking
doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Chapman the pass to
Should've kept
Porzingis.
going.
Ntilikina kicks to Azania. New York moving the ball around. Here's Chapman. Here's Porzingis. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Here's Griffin, and the slam by
Yo,
Griffin.
Porzingis, why are you leaving your fucking man? You don't have to leave your man, bro.
On that dunk,
I'm
he has to
defensive
keep
player of
him
the
from
year.
getting that deep.
The
You ain't
Knicks
got to leave
lead
your
by
fucking man.
16. To the inside.
No, he not leaving
Griffin
you,
with the steal.
dickhead.
3 on 3.
That's what I'm talking
With
about.
the block. And so it looks like Washington will retain
Get
possession.
engaged, nigga.
Green, he's checked in for Washington. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Chapman, covered by Wall.
You gotta be ready to shoot that, Canner. What are you doing?
Back to Canner.
Oh my God! Again, he's never ready to shoot.
Here's Chapman. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Why did they fuck me right there?
Griffin's
Stop
got
that.
3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Wall, guarded by Chapman. Poke loose.
Yeah, nigga, get fucked
Up
up.
in time. He can't hit that time. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
It just makes such a difference when the offense is running through him. He just keeps everyone involved.
And he controls the pace for his team. So what does that do? That forces the opponent to play at his speed. He can dictate a lot.
Come on, throw it.
With Beal to his side, they're the deadly backcourt pair. Griffin is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Howard in at the
That's what I'm
spot.
talking about.
That's the room for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
Call that foul, man.
The Knicks have
What the fuck
scored
is wrong with
6
you?
points from their 8 attempts
I know
at the line
picture
so
before.
far. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Wizards trail by 13. And Beal kicks the wall. From 12 feet out, another one falls for Washington.
And the D may be a little bit shaken right now. Howard is lighting them up and doing it in a variety of ways.
Here's Chapman. Cantor with a screen on Wall. Chapman the pass to Cantor. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Cantor's got his second basket of the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Chapman the pass to Porzingis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Get down.
And so he makes both from the line. Wizards trail by 12. And Wall kicks to Howard. Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. Cantor with a screen on Wall. Here's Chapman. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall. For New York,
That'll slow the
they
momentum
right
down.
around 75% the line, 9 of 12 so far. That's good from Chapman, and Washington making a change here. Satoransky's checked in.
Get out. No.
Both free throws good from Chapman. Wizards trail by 12. And Satoransky kicks to Beal. He's looking for Griffin, finds him. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
this is why Blake Griffin appears on your highlight reel on a nightly basis. Loves rising up for the alley-oop.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hat. Chapman the pass to Porzingis. Buried from 15 feet out. Porzingis has got 22 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Howard, that's good.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second shooting opportunity for an easy score.
Now here's Cantor. He has 6. There's a screen by Cantor. Pass to Knox. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Knox has got 5 points so far.
Just like to see the defense get more aggressive. They are asking for trouble as they're giving up open looks to this point.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try to deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
This chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Well, you look at Porzingis, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, the captain.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Dwight Howard.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Chapman the pass to Cantor. Screen by Porzingis. The pass to Knox. They get it back. Some nice passing by New York here. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Burke, he's checked in for Hardaway. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Porzingis can't hit.
Well executed, a great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen to complete the play.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive game.
No doubt without these contributions, they'd be in a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're trying to be more consistent to legitimize shooting as many threes as he does. Porzingis can't stretch the floor.
Howard kicks to Beal.
That's a steal. That was a fucking steal.
Such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
We talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You can see the timing there.
Here's Burke.
No, you're not running that stupid ass fucking play.
Pass to Knox. 5 to shoot. Here's Chapman. And he hits it just before the shot.
I'm not running that stupid ass fucking play. We're running whatever the fuck I
24
call it,
points.
nigga.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent
I'm
vision.
trying to go to the
Yeah,
chip.
when your
I'm tripping.
opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you
Nice.
can turn it up.
To the paint. And a fast break now for New York. Cantor, the pass to Chapman. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes long. Wizards trail by 12.
Hate
So the wing
mode.
on the left. Outside Griffin.
I make buckets, man.
Down low. Porzingis with
I'm
the
talking
steal. Now here's Burke. Sadaransky covering. Cantor, the pass to Chapman, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Now here's Sadaransky. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
His rebound total now in the double digits. Been an animal all night long.
And the shot goes down. And it's 7 points for Trey Burke.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Sadaransky kicks to Oubre.
You're going to stay from over there.
Outside Griffin. Passes it to Howard. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Chapman. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Beal on the wing. He kicks it to Howard. Back to Beal. Shoots over Burke. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Wizards. Calderon comes in for Oubre. Then for the Knicks, Joakim Noah. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Azania in for Knox. The Knicks leading by 18. Burke with it. He has 7. Azania, the pass to Chapman. With the second effort, here's Porzingis. Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got 29.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Calderon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Here's Chapman. It's an 18-point game. Six to shoot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Defense right now looking for the off switch on Porzingis. It's not to be found.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Griffin kicks to Calderon. And there's the pass to Morris. Over Noah. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Calderon. 7 points for Markieff Morris.
Defender must have felt like he ran into a brick wall right there. Really great screen set to give his teammate the wide open shot.
Screen by Porzingis. Azania, the pass to Chapman. Over Calderon. Chapman's shot is off.
They got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
And that one's good, Griffin.
Blake Griffin right now working the inside game and has the skills to take you to school.
Kicks it to Noah. Inside. And Thomas Sadaransky against the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Washington making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Austin Rivers in for Sadaransky. And New York with a change here, too. Ntilikina's checked in. Here's Chapman. 26 points for him. Porzingis passes to Chapman. Misses.
Are you serious?
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus.
Do that shit, bitch.
And now the Knicks on the break. Out to the wing. Here's Ntilikina. Second chance effort. And it's Porzingis laying it in. Porzingis has got 15 points in just the second half. And here's Calderon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Griffin. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And here is Hazonia.
Oh, pass the fucking
Porzingis
rock.
passes to Chapman. New York moving it around. And that one, good. And the Knicks lead by 18.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Stolen by Noah. And now, here's Hazonia. He's guarded closely. Chapman the pass to Porzingis. Unloads from 13. Washington with the rebound.
You're supposed to keep going. You're too athletic to take that bullshit-ass jump shot, bro.
Come on now. Beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's going to be a 3-second goal.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to get.
And here are the Knicks now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Right,
there's a screen by Cantor.
Why bring him? All people, I don't want him. Jesus Christ.
Hardaway gets a screen from Chapman. It's Hardaway with the drive.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover? And Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
2 shots.
Sit down.
That free throw, no go.
What the fuck is he doing?
And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 19, and New York looking at who they got. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. The captain out there with Hardaway. And it's Knox in at the 3 spot. Beal against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. The offensive rebound. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Griffin. Tries again. They get it back. And Howard with the second chance points.
You gotta put a body on Dwight Howard. Remarkable at slamming in missed shots.
Here's Chapman. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Knox. New York moving it around.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is block.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Here's Knox. Here's Chapman. Pass to Porzingis. Lock at 6. Shoots over Griffin. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced it was.
Getting there to block that
What a
bullshit.
find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Chapman after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Here's Chapman. Washington with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oubre dishes to Beal, and it's in there. Beal's got 11 in the second half.
They are just killing him on the interior.
There's a screen by Cantor. Chapman the pass to Knox. Here's Chapman, covered by Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Sadaransky's checked in for John Wall. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Now here's Howard. And here is Sadaransky. Howard's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
New York calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
They're going to be the Eastern Conference champions because of the work he's done tonight. And you know what? If he manages to stay this hot in the finals, he's going to have his hands on that trophy in no time. Here's Chapman. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis finishing strong that time. No doubt about that one.
Here's Sadaransky. Outside, Beal. Jacks up a three. But they get it back. Howard, the pass to Sadaransky. It's deflected. Here's Chapman. Sadaransky covering. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
At the line of the net, Kristaps Porzingis, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Wizards trail by 17. Screen by Howard. Sadaransky, the pass to Howard. Back to Sadaransky. With Samart, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks lead by 15. Here's Chapman. Pass to Knox. Shoots over Oubre. Knox misses. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He has got 14 points here in the second half.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Chapman. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Chapman. Shot clock at 5. Back to Porzingis. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, this could be one of those nights where Blake Griffin is just the most dangerous player on the floor.
Here's Chapman. Porzingis. They get it again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw the same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
And Miller had great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Right side, Griffin. It's good. Griffin's got 17 points here in the second half.
This is confidence shown in Blake Griffin's ability to handle the rock. Nice point guard skills there.
Here's Chapman. Satoransky covering. Top of the key, Porzingis. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Griffin. Porzingis with the block.
Good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
Rivers, he's checked in for Satoransky. .29 left in the fourth quarter. And Beal kicks to Griffin. Up to Beal. Pocket 6. Screen by Howard. Rivers. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Knicks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it's part of their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Porzingis.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And so it's New York with it, following the miss by Griffin. Here's Chapman. Inside, Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for New York, Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Porzingis. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. On offense, here are the Wizards. It's a 16-point game. To the middle, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Chapman. And so the New York Knicks have won the series.
And you look at the reaction there, so obvious from looking at them just how important this achievement is, not to just the players, but this franchise. They've got their hands on the conference championship trophy, and this puts them in great position to make history.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, it's so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
That's what I'm talking about. One step closer to that ring, baby. Conference champions. Bringing it, AI. Nice work. Congratulations, coach.
Listen up, everybody. Listen up. All right? Great win. You did it. All right? All of you did it together. We are one step away. All right? I am so proud. So proud of the way this team played tonight and for the entire series. This is what we played all season for, right? This is what we played all season for the chance at a ring. And you all know what's at stake. So, rest up and be ready and focused for practice in the morning. Let's go finish what we started. Let's go finish what we started, right? Let's go finish what we started, right?
Okay.